is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye.
Yeah, oh my goodness. We have been chickened. We have been chickened. We've been chickened. Back on the NeoCraft server. Alright. Be free, chickens! Be free! Freedom! Oh my god, there's so many eggs in my house. No sign, so I don't quite know who did all the chickening. It's probably going to be the title of this episode now, too. Chickening. I like that. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here before I kill you. Too late. He's all dead. So, back on GAF land. Cleaning up the chickens. Don't worry. They're just kind of scattered all over town. But here's my chest out here. A little bit of latency, a little bit of lag. My internet connection has been suffering a little bit, and multiplayer as well has also been suffering, so the two have kind of combined to make the whole latency thing kind of a really big issue for everybody. But you can see it's been a little bit of time. Actually, not that long at all, really. It's only been like 2 or 3 days since I recorded the last episode, and this is going to go up before the last episode. So nobody actually saw me talk about... I like this tree back here. I'm going to keep this tree. This tree can stay. This one's got to go, because it's going to interfere with my roof, I think. Or I'll have to trim it on this side or something. But someone did take up my offer to build a little place over here. And that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. I wasn't going to use all that space anyways. But NihonTiger has, or NihonTiger, I forgot to pronounce his name as well, has built an enchanting table. Goes up to level 30, and it's right outside my front door. How awesome is that? Isn't that like the best thing ever? Now we could probably make the tent look a little better in just this this clay. I think we can possibly help him out eventually here and get some like tent posts in the ground, make some wood that goes up here so that it's actually like real posts and not just tent flap. There's a chicken in there, he gets to live. But yeah, there's a couple of houses, so Mr. Claw. Oh, he's even got a little note block set up there. So this is looking nice. My neighbors. That's a little annoying. But there's Kentsui. He's got his roof mostly fixed now. He's got, you notice he's got hail bays. So he's got like a thatched roof going on there. This is UF Craig 21, his house. Got a little pit down to the bottom. Wired. I would suspect that Wired is the one who actually may have done it, because he had a chicken farm that had 300 some odd chickens in it, and it was lagging out the server for everybody. So we had to, well, I didn't have to do it, but they had to slaughter all the chickens that were in there. They made some delicious, delicious raw chicken, which they probably cooked up and have all eaten by now. Mengi's house still looks the same. Now this guy over here is also, oh, there's an ender chest here. Boys, what you can do? The map's been updated as well, as you can tell. You can see that now there's a little bit more definition. There's a logo in the middle, the GAF logo, and there's my house, and there's the tent, and there's this little buddy over here. And they're actually kind of expanding. They're going to be building something gigantic over here behind my house, and I'm very excited about it, and I'll probably be helping them with it, but I don't want to give away what it is yet. Those of you who are a part of the server know exactly what's going up, but for those of you that aren't, you'll see. If you are a part of the server and you don't know what's going on back here, go check the thread, see what Crispy's doing. He's got some ideas for some very cool stuff. But this is Fook's house. Yep. He's got like a nice little display going on here with the glass. It's not quite done, I think. I think he's still working on it. But looking good so far. And then we've got this house. The neighbors have been evicted. Crazy has come by and evicted those noisy, nosy neighbors that I've had. Is Charlie on? No, Evil Homer, Whiskey's on, Dissonant, Pinnacus, Ashgad, Craig, and Mingy. Or Mingy. I think it's Mingy. Yeah. Some more chickens. Nope. Oh, the chicken's kind of trampled over part of my little plot here. I'm sad. I have to go get some more stuff. But you can see we've kind of got our little shrubbery fence going around the outside here. And I kind of had it end here just because this doesn't really need to be any more wrapped around the house than that. Got some shrubbery set up on the sides. Here's my... It's not really a jacuzzi. It's actually more of a well, but we'll call it a jacuzzi because people are going to call it a jacuzzi. Now, over here, this is a wonderful gift from Dry, who has brought over some dark oak all the way from the roof forest, so we don't have to go all the way out there. It's about 1,000 to 2,000 blocks that way to the east. Yep, east. So it would have been quite a trip. I think that's Andy's house up there. See, we're kind of expanding outside the original circle already. It sounds like a villager breeder, maybe. That little guy's watching it. But yeah, they're busy. There's villagers in there. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, maybe. Oh, this must be a. Must have already built an iron. Are you kidding me? He's already built an iron farm. It's just not this iron golem farm. He's already built an iron golem farm. We've been doing this for what, 3 days since the reset, and he's already got an iron golem farm sitting out here. Man, these guys, I tell you, they have got more time than I've got lately. This is Andy's house, and that's somebody's house over there. So, yep, Andy's little abode. Oh, he's got a cow cooker as well. Very cool. This is future home of Sea Kohler and the public mob grinder. Going to be down there. Kohler is one of the newer folks on the server. He joined with the 1.7 update, and I think a lot of these people I don't recognize are either older people who were from before my time. Well, Evil Homer, I haven't seen him around forever. I know he's an old timer, but some of them might be from before my time, before I started getting really big and doing a lot of work on NeoCraft. And if not, then they are in fact new people. But this is somebody's mines. I don't quite know what's going on here. Crispy's doing something with this, so I'll let him work on that. But this looks really nice coming out of town. You can see Fook's nice big build over there, and this is somebody's house. And now there also are some people who have gone way, way far away, like Merc and who else has gone far away? But I know there's a couple people that are quite far out building their houses and whatnot right now. So, careful. Oh, hello. You will die. You will die. You are dead. Good. But let's see, whose house is this? Let's see if we can find a chest in here. Indicate somebody's house. This looks like a house that Minsk. Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like a Minsk house. Looks like something he would build. So definitely him. And he has apparently accumulated tons of sheep. I'm not going to judge. Maybe it's what the people in the Maritimes are into, but not going to judge. And somebody's building something huge over here. Somebody's building something really big over here, and they're using a lot of redstone. Which makes me sad, because I'm going to need redstone and oodles coming up soon here. When we get started on the project. Somebody's house. Oh, creeper. Ow. Oh, I should probably eat, or I'm going to die. Yep. Brad, come here. Oh, careful. Oh my goodness. I get the safety. Can I get the safety? Okay. So we're inside the big project house while we heal up a little bit. This looks like it might be either someone's house or it's going to be a grinder of some sort. I don't know yet. Interesting. Probably someone's house. Which leads me to wonder whose house is going to be this big. Unless it's going to be their only house. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But let's get back inside. Oh. Somebody just found diamonds. I have wasted enough time. I have wasted 11, 12 minutes. So let's get right to the project for today, which is to build the roof on the house. And I originally thought, okay, I'm going to build my roof out of the birch ones, the birch blocks. But since we have come across an inordinate amount, that's the word I want to use, inordinate amount of dark wood planks now. See, now we have a whole bunch of them. I thought maybe we would try using these for the roof. I think I haven't even used these for roof blocks before. So could be interesting. It would be a nice contrast to what we have going on inside. So you'd have the darker roof with the this one just got killed by a zombie. You'd have the darker roof alongside the lighter interior. And I think that could work out. I think that could work out alright. So we'll give that a shot. But I want to go ahead and also set up the kind of the roof here for my porch. It's very important. Oh, let me do that. Because this is gonna be a big important part of the build as well, is make sure we have a covered porch. Now, for those of you that watched some of my earlier videos, you probably remembered seeing my little, I guess you call it a cottage, on the 1.6 NeoGAF server. And you probably did recognize that it's a kind of a similar color scheme, similar design to this one, and that's intentional. It's actually intentional. I know on panic mode, the panic mode server as well, I have an orange house there, but that's kind of a more modern house. So this is going to be a little more traditional in the style. It's going to look a little more like some of the houses that other people have already built on here. A little bit less like Kensui's house over there with the thatched roof, but a little more like, you know, a proper cottage or a proper old style house. But I thought it would just be a nice way to kind of set myself up, get started, have a place to rest my head at night. Alright, need more of these. So the plan right now is we'll have the roof kind of slant up this way and slant up this way, and then the front here will just be open with the overhang there, and then on the back it'll slant up this way and slant up this way as well. So you need a lot of stairs to make this look right. A lot of stairs and a lot of patience, I think, is the other thing we'll need, because this is going to take a while, and I probably will have to cut at some point here, because it's really late when I'm recording this. I'll probably have to cut at some point and try and come back later and finish it, because I don't think I'm going to get this whole thing done tonight. In fact, I'm pretty confident I won't get the whole thing done tonight. I probably won't even get half of it done tonight, because I'll need to grab some more wood from over there, and I'll have to harvest it and grab the saplings and replant, and that takes a little bit of time. So hopefully we can get started on this at least, and then be good to go for the future. But yeah, the basic idea. Oh, I don't know if I want the. That's the one thing I don't know if I want yet. Is I don't know if I want the actual roof. You know how notice how this roof kind of comes out up to here. I don't know if I want it to come all the way out to here. I probably don't actually, so I'm probably gonna have to remove that, because I want that to be a flat top, so that this actually is the front of the house. So how is this going to look? Because it's going to be weird. There's a spider trying to get to me. Hi. Hi, buddy. I probably should have made these steps too, so I can keep getting back up instead of the pillars. I'm a dummy. How you gonna get back up, dummy? Keep doing that. I don't know. That's a good question. But really there's nothing to talk about too much today, so I know normally when I do this stuff I have some great philosophical thing to expunge on. No, expunge is the wrong word. Kinda chat about and talk about. Expunge is not the right word at all. I don't know why I said expunge. Whatever. But I usually have some broad, interesting thing to talk about, and really at the moment I don't. Other than to possibly start to hint at what I'm thinking of doing, and I think I've mentioned this before, is that I'm building a new fortress. A new fortress, not nude. So, did not hear me say anything inappropriate. Internet. But I'm building a brand new fortress, a kind of a Fortress 2.0 is what I've been calling it internally, and it's something I've been working on, and it's something I expect to be working on for quite some time. So I don't think we're going to be just running out and going and building it right away, because I think, truth be told, I think it's going to take some time. Oh, actually, this needs to be one more in. I've made a mistake here. I have made a small mistake. So this is going to have to all come down. And this will be like that. Boop. That. Bop. That. And beep. So that will be kind of our roof here. I am a little worried that, actually maybe not. I could probably find a use for this if I want it to be a little less high, because this could possibly also be a storage area like I had for my last build. Those of you that remember my NeoCraft 1.6 build, remember the ceiling storage I had in the cellar. This is possibly going to be the same thing, except maybe a little bit taller. So I'm not building. I think the last one I built, I only built them 2 high. This would be maybe 3 high. So could be possibly more interesting. But let's see. I want to see how this looks from downstairs first before I go any further. Make sure it looks alright. It looks a little weird because it's not even. But at the same time, that's alright, because I don't necessarily want it to be even. I do need to go make sure that I can get a nice head-on view of that, though, because that's going to be even more important to me, is to figure out how this looks from head-on. Because you're looking at it from below, and it looks a little funky when you're looking at it from below. Just want to make sure that it looks alright when I'm looking at it. I know my hotbar's a mess right now. I haven't had time to sort it. I've been really busy working on all this stuff, so it's been a hectic week for me. But here we go. So since this is a little bit off center, you know, it's gonna look a little weird and different, but I think it'll ultimately look fine in the end. Yeah, I think that'll look alright. I just have to connect it and make sure it all hooks up properly and looks fine and doesn't have any issues as far as how it looks when it's complete. So let me go ahead. Do I have any? No, I don't have any acacia. Crap. That's what we were missing. Missing more acacia. But these are all going to be, so they'll be like that, 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 and that'll be kind of like a dropped-in ceiling, and this will be flat up top. So if you come out and look on top here, it'll look like it's actually, you know, a full block, but it'll be a half block underneath. So it'll look nice. It'll look nice when it's done. But I suspect that I'll have a kind of a drop ceiling in here, and then we'll have some storage up here as well. This might actually be similar in size, so I'd have one here, and one here. So yeah, it would be almost the exact same storage space area as on... Oh, somebody's trying to contact me on the Skypes. But it'll be almost the exact same storage as on... Oh, Footsy's on. You know, the old cottage. But it won't quite be as small because it'll go back further. So that's part of the plan to make this look nice. I'm going to go grab some acacia and some dark oak from here. And I'm going to put some more of those blocks up on top of the house. Those slabs, the stairs, and some slabs as well. And possibly some more of these lovely, lovely acacia planks to kind of fill out the middle. And we'll see how that looks. And then we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and you probably see what the problem is. I've got two different roof shapes and slopes that are intersecting with each other. Can't even talk right now. But they're intersecting with each other, and this is creating a little bit of a design dilemma of sorts. Because I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this without, you know, how I can blend the two together without it looking like crap. Also, this little bridge down here is being stupid. I don't want these to be upside down. Be right ways, please. Thank you. So, like that, that, and that. And I can then chop that off. But other than that, it looks quite alright. I think I looked at it from the front and I liked how it looked. And there's a spider coming at me. I got my sword out. Hi. You die now. Okay, thank you. But yeah, it looks okay from the front. I might want to fix that as well. That looks a little derpy with the different color blocks. I might want to swap out these dark oak planks instead. And there's some skeletons stuff spawning over there. So let's see if we can do that. Yeah, right now what we got is a bit of a gap here between the two roofs. And it's supposed to be kind of like, you know, it's got two roofs on it. So it's supposed to kind of have that really cool rustic kind of look to it. I think I can kind of do this as well. Make it look a little nicer and not so flush with the roof. Oh, I'm getting shot at. I hate these things. We really need to clean up spawn a little bit here and get these mobs to stop spawning all over the place. Nobody's got this torched up. There's dark spots all over the place. You know, there's a dark spot right over there at Mr. Claw's house that he hasn't taken care of yet. And I think this will look a little bit better because it won't be so flush. So it'll kind of play a little bit of illusion with your eyes. You'll think that, you know, it's not such a sharp contrast right at the edge there. Now I think maybe with this, what I can do here, at least with these 3 or 4 blocks, is to try and bridge the gap a little bit, so like that. And then I'll have to put another block upside down there like that. And that could work for that, but now we've got to deal with this gap right here as well. And I could obviously just come in here and fill this all in a little bit, and that would probably make it a little bit better. If I do it like that, got that filled in. But obviously I can't fill that in there, and I've got this one unless I do it like that. Looks a little weird, but it might have to work for now. And I could also change this block into, oh no, like upside down. Nope, not like that. Like that, and that might make it a little less harsh if I can do it like that. And also maybe make this block on the end kind of a corner block like that. Will that do anything for me? No, not really. I'll just leave it like it was. It'll be better that way. Like that. That's fine. So I think this might actually work. Now I do have to put in obviously the pillars and stuff, but this could work out pretty well. Let's go back here and take a look at it. So hop up on here, and I probably still do want to put the stairs underneath to make it look. That's probably what I want to do. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to put the stairs underneath. Derp. That's why it looks so weird. So I gotta do that. That's what I gotta do. I forgot to do that. There we go. And I have to go do this on the back as well. I also have to do it right back here. I was wondering why everything looked so weird for a moment there. That's because that's not my original design. There we go. Now that should look a little better. Oh, I want to hit the water. Dang it. But there we go. With that, one of those, and that. And now that should look really nice from the back. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. It's a little high, maybe a little higher than I wanted, but it'll do. You maybe knock these blocks out here and put in more plates. Let's try that. Knock out these 2 blocks. We'll put plates in there. Aha, that looks really nice. And then that's flush, and that's flush, and this is all flush. This is kind of like a high ceiling here. Ooh, okay, I see what I did. So I can do like that. Okay, I think that'll work. On the roof too. Because it'll be a flat top like it was before, right? Yeah, it looks alright. I think it looks alright. Just playing around with some stuff here. So this actually looks pretty good. I think. Let me take down the dirt here. This will be the big test. How does it look without my dirt pillars in front of it? Now, because this doesn't really matter how it looks up here. This will all be covered up eventually with my drop ceiling. So my drop ceiling is going to be right here, where this border is right here along this line. So that'll kind of be where my drop ceiling goes in. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it yet. I probably will do half slabs with the half slabs on top here. And then this floor will have to be redecorated as well. Let's take a step back and look at it from back here. And I'd say it looks actually pretty good. Oh, it's fitsy. Yeah, that looks really nice. It looks really nice. I do want to change that. That's gonna have to change from acacia to something else because that does look a little jarring. But I can use a different color wood in there. Maybe I can use like the regular spruce. That's a little bit lighter, and just kind of give it that little tiny hint of difference without it being too drastic. Because I think that's the problem with this. It looks too orange is just too drastic of a change from the darker color. That's also kind of why I wanted to try and do the birch before, but I think looking back, I think this is the right call. I'll just change that out to maybe like a darker spruce coloring, and then I'll put in some pillars here, possibly. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I have to think about what I want to do pillar-wise for the pillar supports. That actually looks nice too with the log cabin roof like that. But it's coming along nice, and we didn't actually. Here's the fun part. We really didn't have to do too much chopping away at this tree. I do want to chop away a little bit at it here, and I'll take out that one, and that should get rid of some of those extra. Yeah, so you can see some of the leaf blocks already breaking apart. So hopefully that will go ahead and fix that and make it look not so much like it's hovering over my roof, which is a little worrisome. You don't really want the trees to be hovering over your roof. So if we can kind of like shear this back a little bit, I think we can keep this tree. Maybe take out that block as well. And then just let it kind of naturally despawn and see how that looks. Because the way these leaf blocks work is they're not within, I think, 3 blocks of a wood block. They won't, when they spawn as a tree, they will just despawn like that. See how they're despawning already, the ones that are further out? That's how they work. But when you plant them down like this, they will stay there. They'll act like a normal block. They'll stay there forever. So, I think we're doing pretty good here. We got our porch, we got our little path, got a gate, got a neighbor. Got some tree pruning we're doing here. Got another tree in the backyard, which looks nice. And hopefully we can get some more saplings. I know we used up quite a few saplings there. I should grab my chicken out of the furnace since I'm pretty hungry. Let me put my dirt. Put all that back in here. There we go. Yeah, I do need to go ahead and figure out how I want to decorate the inside, how I want to have the drop ceiling come in, and how I want to, what blocks I want to use to replace the acacia wood on top here where the roof joint is. Because I think once we get all of that taken care of, let me go look on the back here. Maybe I just need to do it for the front. Yeah, I just need to do it for the front because of the way that the roof kind of cuts across there. I think that kind of is what actually jars it. So this is Central Station. This is what's getting built in my backyard. They're building a train station in my backyard pretty much. And Crispy is doing a lot of the work on this. So I'll be helping him out since that's going to be, in my backyard and I want it to look nice. But yeah, that looks alright. That looks alright from back here. It's just the front that we need to do a little bit of work on. And I think we'll do that next time on NeoCraft. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We have a house now. We have an official house with a roof on it. Got to put on our second floor, get our basement done, do some interior decorating, make sure that tree is pruned properly. Don't want it to look all weird and jaggy like that. Okay, so those are despawning. Good. So once that's all set, then pretty much just have to finish up some of the decorating and we can get started getting ready for our project, which we're quite a ways off on starting. We're not anywhere near where we need to be material-wise to start this huge project. But, yeah, hopefully we can get all of this done soon and get rocking. And I'm also hopeful we'll get to hang out with some of the guys here on the server. There's a lot of people on here now, so hopefully go on some adventures with them, You get to talk to them and all that good stuff. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck, good mining, have fun, and I will see you guys next time on the NeoCraft server.